everyone, it's Darvina with Darvina Plays with Scissors again, and I just wanted to pop on here and talk about the alternative projects that you can do with your paper pumpkin kit this month. Especially when you look at all of the material that you get with this month's projects. It's crazy insane. Even after you create the 20 different tree packages that they give you materials for, you're still going to have quite a bit of material left. And if you remember right, during the unboxing, I mentioned that on the back of the instruction pamphlet, it shows different projects that you can do with the same kind of material if you just add a few different things from other pieces of Stampin' Up! Material. So today I want to go ahead and but I want to go ahead and make this card. I should say try to before I actually did it. You'll notice, let me go back to the instruction pamphlet. You'll notice I think this is a shaker card. I really do. When you look at it closely, it kind of, the way the different die pieces are positioned, it really looks like a shaker card, but I couldn't do a shaker card. I don't have the stitched rectangle die in order to create the window in the black glitter paper. So even though I can't do it, I still want to give that illusion that it's a shaker card. So I'm going to, well, I did, and I will do it again for you. I positioned these flowers and leaves in the same position that they would be if you had a shaker card and you were shaking it around. So that's kind of, I just wanted to give the illusion that it could be a shaker card. But anyway, so with that said, let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and cut some of these pieces out. This is just a base A2 card size. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and then I scored it right in the middle at 4 1/4. So, and then I folded it in half. And then the first panel, the glitter panel, is 4.5 by 3 1/4. I just wanted to give a really nice border around the edges. So, and then we have our design series paper for Halloween that I cut this out at 4 2 3/4. And the dimensions will be on the PDF on my blog, so don't worry about that. So for now, before we glue that down, let's go ahead and stamp our flower. Where are my stamps? Oh, here they are. Okay, so this little stamp set that they give you this month has a little flower on it. And we're just going to grab that. And we're going to grab our smoky slate because I kind of want it to have a gray look to it. And we're just going to stamp around the edges because once the panels are on, you won't see. You won't see the middle. So it doesn't make sense to stamp in the middle. Oh. And I do want this to overlap a little bit. So let me grab some scrap paper for just some pieces to overlap, some stamps. Oh, that was not a good one. Most likely it's going to be under the glitter paper anyway, but in case it's not, we will let's try that again, and this one. Okay. You know what I am going to do with those? I will go ahead and glue the black flower onto them. Oh, and now I'm looking for my stamp cleaner. I'm telling you, I can't find anything on this desk. Okay. I don't want the ink to stain. So now what I want to do is grab some of these small black flowers to kind of put on top of these gray images that, you know, didn't come out that great. So I'm just going to grab a glue dot and just pop that flower right there. And then another one, let's see, down here, right? Okay, that looks good. So with that, let's go ahead and position our layers. Where's my tape runner? Right here. So, like I said, a really nice border around the edges. Yeah, there you go. And then let's do this one. And give that about 1/4 of an inch border all the way around, just like that. And now we're just going to layer all of our flowers and leaves all around. And like I said, I want to position them so that they kind of have the illusion that they are part of a shaker card. So I'm just using glue dots. And I'm just, you know what, let's grab a green leaf. Oops, it's stuck to my finger. And we'll just put it right there. Let's grab an orange flower. And I'm just poking out the middle piece because it doesn't come out very well when you pop them out once you get the once you get your box. They don't pop out very well. So, oh yeah, here's a brown one. Let's pop out that middle. And let's use a white one. I like the way the white pops, especially when it's on the top layer of all the other colors. There you go. Choose another yellow. And another white. Doo, doo, doo. And you know what, that hat is going to be about there. So I have another glue dot that just came off of my hand. So let's just put a yellow leaf right there. And let's get a brown one. And let's get another green one. My goodness, I've got glue dots popping off on my hands all over the place. And another brown one. We need some more flowers down here. So let's grab a brown flower. Put it right there. Let's grab another orange. And put it right there. There we go. There, that looks good. Okay, So now let's talk about the hat. So the witch's hat, I love this material, this design series paper, and I have just enough space right there to punch or to stamp the witch's hat. So let's use soft suede. I don't want a super defined line. I want it to be subtle because we are actually going to be putting a pumpkin and some flowers on the hat. So now I'm going to take my rich razzleberry, the dark side, and I'm just going to color in the underneath right here because that would be shadowed, right? And then I'm going to color in the flowers. Okay. I'm not going to do this one because I forgot before I did that one that those are going to be covered up with black flowers. So instead, I'm going to grab the dark olive and the dark old olive, I should say, and color in these leaves. That's the stem, which it's going to be covered with the pumpkin anyway. There you go. All right, so now I did cut out one of these pumpkins. I fussy cut it so that there is no white border. So with that, well actually I want to pop it up. So first I'm going to do the black flowers. So I need two small ones right here. Pop out the middle. Grab our little glue dots. And there's our first one. And then here is the second one. Yep. And now I want to pop this up. So I'll grab a mini dimensional and then take the backing off of it and find my tweezers. Oops, I don't need that. Find my tweezers and then just position it right here over the flowers. And honestly, I probably should have cut this out first, but this is fine. I'll still go ahead and fussy cut around the edges. And when you're fussy cutting, you always want to make sure that you are turning the paper and not the scissors. Keep the scissors pretty stable and just turn the paper. There we go. Perfect. Okay, there is our hat. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So now the hat is going to get popped up. I want that to be popped up, and there is quite a bit underneath it. So I'm going to grab 3 of the brown loop-de-loops, I'm calling them. I really don't know what they're called. Swirls. I really don't know. A couple of the green ones, just 2, I think, and then a black one. And these are all going to go underneath the hat. So, and I'm going to use glue because they're so delicate. I don't know what else to use. Guess I could use the mini glue dots that came with the paper pumpkin. So this is our first one. And you just put them randomly where you think they go. So let me grab these little glue dots. Let me try this. And we'll just use one. And then put it right there. We'll try another one. These aren't bad. I mean, paper pumpkin is such a deal. You get all of this material. You don't even have to run out and get glue. Okay, so now let's do a couple of the green ones on the bottom. And honestly, I'm just adding 1 glue dot. Let me look at this again. I'm gonna put them this way this time. Last time I put them facing the other way. Okay, 1 more. Now we're going to add the black one against the green. Oops, goes this way. Just like that. Stay. Okay, just like that. So now what I want to do is I do want to pop this up and I want to put it something like that. But before I do that, I do want to add our ribbon and gold thread. So this is part of our basket weave metallic ribbon set. And then this is just gold cording, I guess you'd call it. I don't remember what it's called in the catalog. So I'm just trying to position it like that. And I'm going to use a Stampin' Seal Plus because this is very strong. So let's kind of mess this up a little bit. Let's muss it up. And then place our ribbon right there. And then I still need to stamp out our sentiment, which is going to be Happy Halloween, right? No, have a happy Halloween. And I kind of want to pull this rich raspberry color out of the hat, so that's the color I'm going to use for my sentiment. And it helps if it's not upside down. And then forgive my head. I'm just trying to make it straight. Okay. Now, let's do this one first. Let's do this first. So let's grab our dimensionals and put them on our hat. And then kind of position it right on top of that ribbon. And yeah, we're going to pop up our have a happy Halloween. And where are my tweezers, just so I can maneuver this thing under the hat. Right there. I think that's perfect. There we go. That is our alternate project. And I love it. So, with that said, I feel like it does give us that illusion of a shaker card. Because like I said, a lot of the die cuts would be on this side if it was a shaker card. You know, if you're shaking it like that. You know what? I did forget. Let's go ahead and add some. Let's add some. Ooh, these are pretty. Oh, those are blue. Yeah, let's add some of our iridescent pearls. Let's add a few of these. You know the phone always rings in the most inconvenient times. So whenever you're adding embellishments like this, you want to, I've always heard that it's more pleasing to the eye if you do them in odd numbers. So that's why I only put 3. But yeah, there you go. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you go ahead and give it a try. Like I said, you're going to, I mean, if you got this month's Paper Pumpkin kit, you are going to have a ton of material left. If not, if you are interested though, you can go to my shop, which is, the address is down in the bottom right corner of your screen, and it's called shopwithdarvina.com. And if you scroll down just probably like halfway, there will be a section for Paper Pumpkin kits that you can subscribe to. And they average about $20 to $25 a month. And you get a ton of material. And like I said, you even get glue dots. I mean, you don't have to invest any of your, any more money into, buying adhesives and buying stamps and buying inks and buying markers and a cutting tool, and I mean just all of that stuff that comes along with, doing scrapping, doing cards and stuff like that. So it gives you everything you need, and it's the perfect answer for people who want to craft but they don't have a ton of money to invest in all of the different products. In fact, I started with Paper Pumpkin, so I can attest to the fact that they give you everything you need. So anyway, yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.